Never mind tapping fingers. Goodness me. I've actually got somewhere. I'm having a disaster. That's all I'll say. Oh, I don't know. Right, I'm here. Goodness me. Let me make this thing up. It wouldn't go the right way. Hi, Jackie tapping fingers. Hi, Kim. Oh, dear me. Well, that was an interesting start for the day, wasn't it? Crumbs. Let me click on the thing. Ah, dear. Hi, Rach. Right, let me just try and put it there a second. Right, let's have a look. Hi, Louise. Hi, Trudy. Rach, Kim, Jackie, Jan, Sue. Oh, my life. Well, it happens to us all. Things don't always go quite to plan. Here, let's put that up there so you can see yourselves. Right, then shout out to Tracy, Rosie, Jan, Moira, Trudy, True, Sylvia, Rach, Steph, Chris, Susan, Marie, Sarah. Hello. Thank you ever so much for supporting me. And I would. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Michelle. Amanda. Oh, hello. Oh, that was a very much Mrs. Doubtfire. Then I like it. Hello. When you put the head in the pie in the fridge. Hello there. Love it. Yes. Hello. Right. I am going to be doing some wooden tags. So I'm either going to be stamping on them or I'm going to be doing a bit of wood burning, but not today, but that's going to be coming up. All right, so I just thought I'd put that one out there for you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Right then, okay, so what are we doing? Let me put you guys up there so we can see what we're doing. Oh, actually, you can see it all right there, to be fair. Let's put you back there. Evening, Susan, Steph, Trudy. Hello, my sweetie. There, I think you can see it there. Anyway, there we go. Righty-ho. So, what are we doing? Well, I'm doing a bit of everything, really. So, I had some stamps today. I had some stamps yesterday. Had some stamps today. So, yesterday's stamps were Pink Frog. Today's stamps was Tracy Evans. So, obviously, you know me. I end up having a bit of a dabble and a bit of a doodah and everything else. So, Tracy's stuff is amazing. Fantastic quality stamps. Pink Frog is exactly the same, very good quality stamps, and obviously they've also sent me some card free of charge. So I am going to be using that. Hi, Marjolaine. Don't forget your bit. Honestly, I'm not going to. Costa Delgate said, go on, gal. Yes. So I am going to be taking the free card on the workshops. I've got a workshop tomorrow. So if you've not used Pink Frog card, you're going to have the pleasure of using some tomorrow. Hi, Sally Ann. Love the pink flower. Oh, fabulous. Well, we're going to be doing something like that. So, yeah. So I thought we'd try and do, well, I'll try and do, it never goes right with me. I'll try and do some sort of clean and simple, maybe. Evelyn Dualisa. Oh, Debs, you're funny. I love it. Oh, yeah. Oh, you like the eye? Right, so the eye is Andy Skinner. And then I've got a little bit of mix of Tracy stamps on here as well. But I've had some new stamps, the eye being one of them. I wanted that as a focal point. Eye. So, yeah. Pink Frog card and good with water. Yes. I'm going to have a play around with it properly. So I'm going to soak it. I'm going to put it to a Lisa test. So, my new stamps. Right, so I had in the sale, which I don't know if it's the closing down sale or what, but Creative Expressions. Anyway, I had the Amazing Eye. I just love that. And then I decided to purchase the Evergreen Horizon. That's got so much potential. It's unreal. And the two trees, the winter trees, they're amazing. And all of those are on here. So we've got the trees. I've just done them in different textures and different formats. Okay, calm down, Trudy. We'll get to the pink flower in a minute. Then I've just put this together. Nicole, English would be good because I can't pronounce any of that at all. And if I did, it'd sound something like totally crazy. But anyway, yes, Creative Expressions are closing end of the month, I believe. I don't know if it's common knowledge, but it is in this group now. But yeah, so gutted beside it, I even coming close to it. But another, another craft legend, I suppose. I don't know, it's been around since God's dog, like them all, isn't it? But yeah, unfortunately, it's closing. So yeah, I'm not saying any more on that one. But yeah, so the eye, just to die for. Yes, I believe Colin is retiring, but anyway, it's nobody's business apart from theirs, is it? Hi Ali. So yeah, it's just a shame. That's all my thoughts are at the moment on there. Anyway, Andy stamps are amazing. I believe that they've still got a sale on. Go on there. And yes, it's, you know, you're going to pick up some bargains, whatever's left in stock. I don't know, but that was me just playing around with my little, you know, my little treats. Closing down. Yes. Well, yeah. That Tracy, I paid a fantastic. What's it? I saw them listed. The inks. The inks are amazing. You know, I can't fault them. The colours are bang on. So yeah, so that was my little hoard from there. So that's that bit done. So I'll put that out of the way. So next, I'll put Tracy there a second. Pink Frog. So yes, hi Kim. So yes, so here I thought, so somebody asked me, can we just do like a really clean, plain and simple card? Well, that was my, it didn't quite go to plan. However, it is quite minimal, but very effective. I mean, you can put a nice sentiment there. That could become a booklet. I mean, you know, it's one of them. It could be a cover, whatever. But yeah, so there's a couple of stamps. Now, I brought these. This is my own money. I haven't had these sent for free. I've purchased these, but I have had some cards sent, complimentary samples for me to test out. And like I say, I'll be taking them on the workshops tomorrow. So ladies, you've got some watercolor card and some super smooth card to play around with tomorrow at the workshop. So I will also be bringing these stamps as well. So I'll be bringing Pink Frog, might bring some Tracy Evans stamps, and I will be bringing Andy Skinner as requested. Yes, the hummingbird would look fabulous on there, but I've kept it quite plain. So it's going to be quite a plain one. But yeah, hummingbird, any sort of birds, to be fair. Or even some bees. Bumble and hum would look quite cute on there as well, to be fair. Let's not forget, they're my faves. But yeah, so, and then foliage-wise, now you know me with my finger dabber. So I thought, oh, let's have a play around. So, again, love these. So I just put a bit of blue on it, to be fair. So, yeah, I like that as well. So, that was off the chrysanthemum stamp. I'm going to show you some stamps in a minute. I've picked a bit of selection out. And then Tracy Evans, Boutique. Absolutely fantastic quality stamps. Brilliant, if I'm honest with you. I love everything she sent me. Amazing. So I am going to be showcasing probably over the next couple of weeks quite a lot of Pink Frog and Tracy Evans stuff with obviously Andy's stuff popped in as well, if I'm honest. So yes, hi Jane, hi Diane. So yeah, so obviously these landed and I thought, oh, that's it, straight upstairs, had a play, and that's what I created. Ruffled all the edges up, splattered it obviously with a bit of Posca, and that's that. So I'll just show you a couple of stamps that I've got today. Maybe replicate something like this. Hello, it's happy Thursday. Yeah, well, if it was yesterday, it'd be happy hump day, but yeah, happy Thursday's a good day. Okay, so some of the stamps I've picked up for today. Now then, I'm going to show you some Pink Frog bits and bobs to start with. So like I say, I've purchased these and some cards has been given me free. So I'm very open, very transparent with you guys. I'm very open and honest. So if somebody sends me something, I will say, and if I brought it, I've brought it, plain and simple, just like you guys. You know, it's not all about somebody sent something, you know, for free. It's very nice when somebody does send you something, because I will showcase it to the hilt then, you know. So there you go. But I'm thinking I like these roses, to be fair. So I'm thinking maybe something similar to the pink flower, the chrysanthemum, with some roses tonight. Your thoughts, let me know. That was the chrysanthemum stamper that I used. Absolutely fabulous. I'll put it that way so you can probably see it all in the picture a bit better. But yeah, there's a lot of, I mean, they're good sizes, they're very good quality. You know, simple as that. I love texture. So I've brought 3 lots of different texture stamps. I'm just showcasing this one at the minute. So I'm going to be probably popping this onto whatever I make tonight. And I absolutely adore these little birds. Yes, roses, fabulous. But I'm glad we're in agreement. I mean, look at these little. Now we could put whatever colours on these. We could do robins. We could do blue tit, I'll say, in that sense, because I didn't want to just say tit on its own, but there you go, I've said it now. But yes, so depending on how you colour the birds in, there could be an array, could even be a budgie on a good day. Can you just imagine that? Very cute though, I absolutely love that. So yeah, and then this is my fave, if I'm honest with you, because I can do so much with this. And I ripped it when I opened it, and look at that. Yeah, I had to put some tape on because I just went like that, as you do. But yeah, so I'm going to be using this a lot, and I'm going to mix and match. So roses it is, so I'm going to keep the roses out, but I am going to keep the texture, maybe even the bird, but that's a definite. Yeah, so I'm going to put them over to the side. So I am going to be using that tonight, so we've picked that. And then I've got quite a bit of card, so I am going to really saturate some of this watercolour card. You know me and watercolour, I love it. Well, I love water, full stop. So we've decided on those. Now I've just a selection. Is the only creator one now constantly creates with her stance, doesn't it? And just keep throwing out new releases. Oh, okay, I missed that one, sorry. That went too quick for me. Hold on, let me go at my chat and go back in it so I can see what you said. Tracy Evans, the only creator I know that constantly creates with us. Yeah, just daily makes to talk. Yep. Doesn't keep throwing. Yep. Yes, Diane, I agree with all of that. Fabulous. Now I've picked out, because I do want to make something with Tracy's beautiful stamps. We have got now the TE numbers, so forgive me for not knowing what's what, but we'll just go on pictures. So we like that. She works. She does, yeah. I'll tell you, absolutely amazing. I don't know. The wheelbarrow is just so quirky. I love it. And then we've got these beautiful circle and flowers again. I love the flowers too. So I have picked out a selection of flowers, and I've also picked out a tag, which is a stencil, and you've got the cutout as well. And I really like this because I've done that with the ferns earlier on the other card that I showed you. So that was like a layer. This was a layer of ferns, not just the stamp, but the cutout, and so you got the positive and negative. And then obviously I use this beautiful stamp here with the moth and yeah, just layered on layer on layer on that, which is stunning. So what we're thinking on this? Anybody going to pick one of Tracy's for me to work with later? What we're saying? Any ideas? Any indication? What do you want? What you want me to pick? We've picked the roses with Pink Frog. What we're picking with Tracy's wheelbarrow. Okay, wheelbarrow. This one, branch dot. I'll tell you what, we'll do that. There you go. Sorted. Otherwise, we'll be here forever. We ain't going to have time to create if we keep there you go, sorted. So that's what we'll play with later. So first of all then, so let me get some card. Now, I have been sent, like I say, let me grab it. Super smooth card, 300 GSM, A4 sheets. Now from this, I have cut down, and I've also done the same with their watercolour card, which is 280 GSM. One of the bird from and a bird from. Don't worry, we'll sort it. Well, I'm sure we'll mix and match. So I've cut down some A4 cards, as you can clearly see, and then I've cut it down again, and then I've cut it down again. So I've got an array of sizes. Yeah. Now, Pink Frog is blooming amazing. Well, I'm going to see, because this is the watercolor card, and I also got. Well, I brought these. The A6 sheets, and I've just cut them down, so we've got some like little noteless card. So I am going to smother these in water, and I want to see what we hold with it, which will be good, because everyone goes on about how amazing their card is, so I can really play around with it tonight. So, and it's not to be on a negative or anything, but it's just I love to layer stuff, so I really am going to see where we're going with that. So we've got the watercolor card and we've got the smooth. So let's start with some smooth card first. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to start with an A6 size first of all, and I might bring all the bits and bobs in, and inks could be oxides, they could be anti-skinner, Inkology, might even use some elements as well. Just depends on what we're thinking. But let me put some paper down. I've got the hiccups. Catch my breath and shut up, maybe that might help, isn't it? Right, okay, so this is the super smooth card. It feels lovely, it feels super smooth, baby's bum and all that, to be fair, I must admit. Very good. Right, then let's put that there. Let us now grab out. So these are the roses set. You've got some lovely sort of musical notes on there. Anniversary, congratulations, birthday, happy, a stalk, some leaves, some buds, bit of everything really. Lisa, shut up. I know, sad innit? You wouldn't have me any other way. I'm on hyper mode. I think my ADHD's kicking in. Do you think I need medication? Right then, okay. Okie dokie. So let's get a plate. Hold on. Let me let's have a little doodly doo dot. Oh, that'll do, I think. Oh, maybe. Will I get that on there? I'll tell you what, they're ultra sticky. Like, wow, sort of a thing. Okay, so I might do a couple of different styles. No, I need a bigger one. Hold on. I'm getting a bit too wet. That'll do. That's better. Okay. Now then. Okay, that's better. I wanted a knot. That's better. Now I can. These are fabulous for finger stamping, by the way. The grip on them is like unreal. So I have just taken out just the one. I think you need to put not. Well, that might be medication to me, though. You know, it's one of them. I'm gonna stamp this first of all with Nocturne, and then I'll go with it because I want to see the detail. You can always see the detail with a bit of Nocturne, because after that I can then layer it with other things if I want, because at least this will stay down. Did you go to the pub? You were standing outside one in Chesterfield. Oh, we went on an adventure in Chesterfield. It was fabulous. We were actually quite good, to be fair. Yeah. We went to a very, very posh restaurant called Greg's. You heard of it? Oh, dear. Actually, it was very nice. Amanda gave me all the info, and I tell you, that's blooming printed nice. Wow, look at the detail on that. Very nice. Okay, so I've not really put that much ink on. Let me be really nice to myself and give it a clean. Hold on. There we go. That is nice. Okay. Right, let me put this. I'm even being good and putting my stamps away as I go. Let me take the backing off. That backing would be really good to do reflections with. So always keep your bits and bobs. You never know when they're going to come in useful. Okay, so let's see what we're going to... No, I'm not thinking any of that. I'm not thinking any of that either. I'm just going to keep it as a single like that. You know, something I want it back. I want to do something else. Oh, you're going to Greg's. Thought there was a white... Well, there was actually, Steph. There was a waiting list for the table. Trust me, it was hilarious. Oh dear me, they were very understaffed. I'll say that much. They were very understaffed. Right, let me find it. Oh gosh, it's just bringing back funny memories. Do you ever use embossing powders? No, not really. They're messy. I've got elements, to be fair. Emperor Red, as it's a rose. Red roses in traditional. So all I'm going to do, as you do. There we go. Right, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have got some embossing powder. I just can't be bothered with it. It depends on what I'm doing. I'm not really an embossery person. Now I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to maybe exaggerate it out a little bit. Yeah, possibly a Valentine's, mate. Why not? I'm going to bring it down a little bit. And that means we've just moved that ink now. Red's a killer. See, look at that. It's all good. However, it's okay. It'll live another day. I haven't damaged it. Right then, so I'm just going to see now how it looks with a squirt of water. Now, this is the super smooth. And I just want to... Look, I don't want to put my mucky fingers on. It's gone a bit like, you know them, bless you, you know them like, nice to see you back, Sylv. You know them like 2D, 3D craziness. It's a bit like that. Okay, so I've just dabbed off a bit of that water. Let me just find a brush. So I've got my squirrels. I'm going to find now that's quite a large one in the set. They've got all different sizes, which I love. This is a number 10. So I am just going to just move this ink around a little bit. Why not? Now, as I want a little bit more oomph to that, and it hasn't really given the oomph that I want, and let me get a bit of Andy Skinner Firecracker. Hi, Diane. Let's move them out the way because I don't want to get them damaged if I can help it. And I'm just going to pop this down onto the mat, just a little blob. That's probably too much, but hey ho, we'll play around with it. So I'm going to put some water, just plain water on my brush now, and I just want to see what it does. To be fair, I want to see what the movement of the card, what the card is going to be like. And I am sort of just going around the edge realistically. If it bleeds into the image, so be it. I don't mind. I just want to have a play around. If I don't like it, I'll add more water, which I'm probably going to do. But I just want to put some colour down because I wanted a bit more of an explosion. You'll probably get it in a minute. Well, I don't know. It's going to end up actually. I haven't done a tester or anything. I never do. So basically, whatever you see me do tonight, will be first, unless we're copying. Oh, hello, Pink Frog. How the devil are you? Your card's holding up all right at the minute. I've given it one. Well, I'm on the super smooth at the moment. Thank you for joining me. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a spray just to move. That's a bit better. That's what I want. A little bit of a movement. Yes. That's the stuff. Okay. So let me just bit more water. Now this is a super smooth. I'm quite sure that we're not supposed to just like kill it with water, but I have, and it is holding up mighty fine. Hello, Kim. Thanks for joining. Let me just grab my heater. There we go. Now, because we've done the nocturne to begin with, so we've got that print down already. I'm actually thinking that that's gone quite. I'm quite liking that now. So I've just picked up a lot of that. No, I tell you, and I've not typed it down either. I'm hoping the watercolour card does exactly the same. And it holds well. We've gone through the back, not too much to be fair. No, it doesn't. It doesn't pull. I'm liking it. So obviously I'm putting a lot of heat on this, and I have put a lot of water on. But do you know something? That has actually won it. Hey, I'll tell you what, that's nice. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, let me just get. I didn't think you could beat Pink Frog card. I used to buy loads from CC. Okay, it's just surprising because like when you have other things to use, you don't realise until you start trying other things, do you? So, you know, as a positive, I'm loving that very much so. Right, let me just get a bit of bleach now. So, as you know me and bleach, you can throw a lot. Yeah, you can definitely throw a lot at it. I'll totally agree with that. Right, I'm just going to get a bit of bleach. Now, everyone keeps asking me about my bleach. So, my Artley's jam jar, it's 1-on-1. So, yes, yeah, Kim, you got my approval. So I do like say 1 centimetre of water, 1 centimetre of bleach, 1 squirt of, you know, one of them. But yeah, so hopefully you get that. So let's play around with this a little bit. Let me just bring that whiteness back out just a tad. So yeah, liking that. And again, in fact, let me get my fan brush. Because Andy's ink is absolutely fabulous. It holds so well. Probably too well. Yeah, nice. So the watercolour card is going to be really interesting for me because I really want to saturate the card a lot. Because I want to just put colour into it and just let it bleed into the card. So that's going to be quite fun to see how that holds. But this so far, so we've had bleach on it. I have thrown an absolute load of water onto this. We haven't got no mass curling up like nobody's business. So yeah, I'm loving it. I just want to put a bit of colour on, just to bring out that rose. I mean, that rose in itself, to be fair, if we had that just as a tag, how stunning would that be? Yeah. I can't get to my craft cupboard. Oh, crumbs almighty. Can't get to a craft cupboard. That's like sacrilege. Couldn't get to mine, so it ended up coming upstairs. Then it just went Pete Tong then, didn't it? Okay, let's get some colour. Right, let's have a look what we got here. I'm gonna do, okay. I'll probably say moving forward, once certain card's gone, I think it's gonna be this, to be fair. So oxides, we've got pine needles and a bit of pistachio. Why ever not? Right, let me just I'm gonna get a brush. To be fair, to be fair, I do like the multifarious card, and you get used to using certain products as well, which is another thing. If I go upstairs, I'll be on the roof. I know it well. Dear me. Oh, well, if you can't go down, you have to go up, don't you? Oh dear. Unless you have to move, and then that's just disastrous. You don't want to be doing that nonsense, do you? So all I'm doing here is, I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to this at all. It's just me. I'm just playing with the card because then I can put something together on another day. I want to see. Sounds like a song. Yes, there's do you know something? I've seen so much about Pink Frog card. Everyone goes on about the card. Well, I've got some now. I can try it. Absolutely, try it away now. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a nice. That's a bit OTT, but I do like it. Let's not worry about it. Sounds like I do up on the roof. It does actually. Oh, don't start singing. Crumbs almighty, the old algorithm, or God knows whatever it is. The robots on the internet will come and get me. Crazy little crittins they are. Absolutely crazy little crittins. If you want to share your finish, okay, no problem. Well, there's going to be a few, to be fair. We ain't. This is a tester. This is like neither here nor there. This will probably end up as a tag. Bless you. Hi, Sarah. So yeah. So I'm really liking that, to be fair. I'm going to let that settle. Going to play around with it a little bit more. Probably have some brown edges on it. Play about. But yeah. I like the way it's printed down. I like the way the card has been soaked. And this is the super smooth. So, yes, we'll put that over there. So, let's do something proper now. Instead of, let me just take that off there. Right, okay. So, we are going to use, I'm going to use that lovely stamp again, to be fair. Let's whack that on there. That would be beautiful with some gold. Oh, look at you going all cute-take on me. There's a lot of beautiful colours we could actually use with that. Right, so I'm going to stick with the super smooth again and turn that over. You guys, I'm putting you up there. Let's put you up there. So let me see it up there. I don't think you can. Let's put it down where you can see yourselves. Let me keep giving you your shout outs. There you go. Tracy, Rosie, Jan, Moira, Trudy, True, Sylvia, Rach, Susan, Chris, Stephanie, Marie, Sarah. Love you all. Okay, so let's do this. Versifying Claire. So shall we do a bit of, like, I don't know, a bit of a grunge? Maybe, I don't know. Should we try and keep it delicate, maybe? Let's have a dabble. Let's see what we get. So I'm quite liking the way that sort of, I'll tell you what, let's start here and I can bring one down, maybe. When they're all down drifted. Okie dokie, 1962. Crumbs. I love the way that has absolutely printed out. Fabulous. Very nice. Okay, let me just let me do that right. Yeah, I've got that there. You don't embossing powder, but rose looks beautiful in gold. Do you know, I can definitely see that. You see, now this is where it gets into the fact that I'll end up doing something else now. Oh, I quite like that kissing. Yes. Definitely a Drifter's original, by the way. Yes, it was. Let's just bring that to there. Yes, okay. It was only a year old when I came. Oh, crumbs. It's surprising what you remember, isn't it? Like certain songs that will trigger different things for everybody. There we are. Right then. So that red is slowly coming off. So there we go. So wasn't even born. I was far away. Right. See, I'm looking for something. It's right there looking at me. I don't know. Oh, I tell you what, them little buds are nice. Let's put some of these little buds on. I'm going to do a bit of finger stamping. Let's have a look how that goes. Let's have a look. Oh, crumbs. Oh, that was me bleep. See, that's what happens when you get a camera in the way of your eye line. Yeah, you made it. But hey, Maddie. There's loads of fabulous songs that could probably ignite, you know, a little bit of something in everybody's fire in the belly. I used to love Motown back in the day. I could definitely do the old dance that everybody was like, oh, can you do that? And yeah, I could do my kick and my twirl and do my shimmy. I was quite proud of myself being able to do one of them funky shimmies. Okay, I'm quite liking that. I was at college dancing in the dinner break. I thought you were going to say break dancing on the table then. Oh, goodness me. That would have been a sight. I'd have wanted a recording of that. How funny would have that been? No, I really like that. So I want some subtle... Now, I know you've all gone about golds and things like that. Get it totally. However, I am thinking very sort of... Not Art Deco-y, but very, very... Yes. Maybe very light pink. 1962, Chris. I wish. Bless. I love it. Bit of hickory smoke. Yeah, I'm going to do greys and pinks. I want it sort of oldie. Means we're talking about oldie times. Let's complement the piece with that. Yeah. So brush. I need that one, and I need that one. So start with my greys first. Might even put a little bit of. I'm going to start with pumice stone, so I'm going to be using oxides on this. So yeah, this will be a nice little kick out. So again, I'm just being very loose. Greys and pinks are just divine, absolutely divine. I want it sort of very misty in the background, and I may put a bit of colour in the actual roses, and then again I may not. It depends how strong the background will be, to whether it can carry it with no colour. Because sometimes that because the stamp is so pretty, you don't need, you know, to add a colour. Sometimes the background speaks for itself, sort of thing. Well, that's what I'm trying to achieve. It sounds good, doesn't it? I'll do waffle nonsense sometimes. Don't worry, I won't hurt you, folks. So I'm looking forward to the workshop tomorrow, which will be good. Got lots to play with. Oh, fabulous. Right, hickory smoke. Again, another depth, that darker mistiness. Age is but a number. My first record I brought was Tom Jones' What's New Pussycat. Well, it was actually my dad's, actually. But that's the first record I had on my record player. Oh dear me, kids today just don't know them. They're born, do they? A record player. Oh, how divine. So on it, well, Tom Jones, I tell you, he looks quite mean grey. That's all I'll say. Yeah, he's still a bad boy. Bless him. Yeah, What's New Pussycat, dear me. Gosh, I can hear it in my head now. I bet all of you are singing that, aren't you? Sorry. Oh, you can shout at me later, honestly. Right, Victorian Velvet. The way forward in like sort of soft, cloudy beautifulness. That's quite strong on there, actually. Let's play around with that a bit. I remember dancing on the tables. Oh, crumbs. Oh, the beer keller. Oh, I was afraid to say my one son got arrested in there. No, not the best memories I have of that place, if I'm honest with you, but yeah. Oh, dear me. Ain't it weird how we've all got different memories of different places? I love it. So I am being very, very soft now. Well, I'm trying to be. Hiya, Keith. Hope you're well, my sweet. Let's have a look at that. So, yeah, I'm quite liking the vibes of that. I'm just going to actually just put a little tiddly-doo-dah, just a little flick through of shaded lilac, actually, just oh, the Bay City rollers. I used to have a pair of flares and a little bag with the wombles on, and Bay City rollers was like my thing. Gosh, you're bringing me back. So we're going back into the day again, ain't we? You lot are terrible, honestly, terrible influences. Okay, so I'm just gonna just kiss it here and there. Do love the way this just pulls through, is fabulous. Oh, now Grease, the Bee Gees I love. ABBA and the Bee Gees. If ever I do have too much to drink, karaoke, I'll clear the pub so quickly with Voulez-Vous. But I do sing it black country style, and I do believe my other half actually has a recording of me clearing a bar out very, very quickly. But yeah, I love it. So if you go too dark and you want to bring it down, just add a little bit of Lost Shadow. I mean, you can put on, what have I got? I've got Picket Fence, but I don't like it. Oh, the Carpenters reminds me of Mom. Mom absolutely loves the Carpenters. Gosh, I know every single word to majority of the Carpenters, because the Carpenters and the Beatles was my mum's. So yeah, you can see the variety of music I've had over the years. Quite an interesting collective selection, to say the least. Oh, Petula Cart. Karen, it was such a sad story with Karen Carpenter, with what she battled through. It was like immense, you know, absolute craziness. Right, so let's just get some greens. I'm going to use some Mondelez watercolor pencils. Dearie me. Okay, colour of rose. I'll tell you what, we're going to do a bit of red. Let's have a look. I'm going to do red rose. Let's put a bit of a highlight on it. Okay, so a red rose is going to have all of those colours on. So first of all, let me just pop a little bit of colour. Let's see if it'll go on. So let me just use the lighter first of all. Let me just see if I need to bleach it off, or is it going to... maybe not. So let me have a little play around. 1 minute. Maybe. Oh, the monkeys. Oh, God, we are going back for it, ain't we? We'll be talking about, what was the banana things next, wouldn't it? Oh, God, what was that now? Oh, crumbs. That one. I used to love watching them zooming around in the crazy blooming buggies and God knows what else. The monkeys and that. Yeah, that was it. I'm afraid my taste in music is Metallica. No, wrong with Metallica. Go on. That's the stuff. See, now, if we're going down that road, I must say I do like 9 Inch Nails. You know, some of the, you know, deeper metal stuff, to be fair. Heavy, dark. I do call it a certain thing, but I can't banana splits. I can't say it on there because they'll get taken down straight away, but there you go. Right then, let's pop some colour on these beasts. Okie dokie. Right then, so if the watercolour pencils, you too. Oh, dear me, I used to have quite a few of their albums. I used to think Bono, see, this is where we're going through the years now, aren't we? Bono was amazing. Dearie me, absolutely. Let me just pop a bit of colour down on this. Oh, gosh, what are you laughing at, Sylph? Do you remember the song sang as a kid? Oh, see, this is it now. We're proper going off on the tangents. I love it. Absolutely love it. I've still got the banana split singing in my head at the minute. Oh, dear me. I'm singing the banana song. I'm doing all right. How about you? So, Mondelez watercolour pencils, you could use zigs. You could use any sort of wet paint if you wanted to. Any watercolour. Anything, really. You could use pastels. Play around, you know. Be adventurous. Don't be shy. I'm just going to put a bit of highlight yellow. Oh, now we're talking. Right, so let's get a little bit of depth in this now. I am going to put a bit of water on this. So far I've probably used about 3 or 4 different colours just to bring the leaves together. I don't know what that's, maybe that's a stalk. Possibly. Could well be. Might help if we do something there, maybe. That's, yeah. It's usually look a bit of a brown though there, isn't it, with the top. So I'm just talking to myself, folks. I know you lot entertain yourself, so we're okay. Don't think like I'm leaving you out. Anyway, has everybody had a good day today? I hope you all have. I hope you've all behaved yourselves and you've had a fabulous day. My day hasn't been too bad. I've just got one lady who's been evicted, unfortunately, due to her own devices, I'm afraid to say. But apart from that, all of the people I'm supporting at the minute, dare I say it, are okay. I shouldn't say it too loudly because I'm bound to have jinxed myself slightly there. But yeah, nothing major at the minute. Okay, so as it's a watercolour pencil, oh, tie a yellow ribbon. That's back in the day when you used to go down the club on a Saturday with your parents, and that song would always be like, you know, there's certain songs at the end, but you'd always have one of them tie a yellow ribbon jobbies on, wouldn't you? Absolutely fabulous. Right, I'm going to start colouring the roses. Now, these are your main focal. Singing, yeah, Brother of the Man, save all your kiss. Oh, goodness me, here we go. We're off. Mind you, I shouldn't be doing that either. They'll think I've got music on in the background. You watch this get stung now. I love it. Oh, it's worth it. I can just see the old dancing now with the big flares. What do you reckon? Oh gosh. Right, so we've got the lighter colour down. We're now going to start bringing the depth into the rose. So, to be fair, you can be quite sort of sketchy, especially if you're going to add watercolour onto this. Now, do you know, like, all different colour roses have different meanings? So I was a tattoo artist for many years, and over the years I've collected all sorts of knowledge and nonsense. A lot of tattoos mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people in a lot of different countries. Very interesting. I'm going to leave these with some of the yellow tips. Oldies are the best. Yeah, I ain't going to disagree with you there, my sweetie. I've had some memorable times out back in the day. It's always a back in the day moment, isn't it? Have you noticed that? We all go back in the day. So let's just bring that around. Oh, okay. Yeah. Honestly, Jackie, it's so difficult. I've literally tried everything I possibly can for my young lady, and she doesn't understand the severity of her actions. And unfortunately, the people who I support in my day-to-day job, because of their mental health issues and because of all the crisis they're in and the trauma they've been through, they seriously don't understand anything that we're trying to do for them. If you don't, go on, Silver, love it. You're killing me. That's all I'll say. You're killing me, girl. You're killing me. Oh, I'm with you though. I'm singing. Love it. Oh, it's great when we're all happy and we're all singing away together. I'm just wondering what's the next song that we've got to start singing. So we're starting to pull the colours together now. Now, so far, I think we've done 3 or 4. Yellow is friendship. It is indeed. Ah, you see? I like it that you listen. Fabulous. I've been a bit scratty here. I do apologise, folks. But it's all good fun. Right, so darker, the darker red. Now, let me just bring this together. I might have to go over it again, and we need to put some whites in it. But this is your good start point. That's popping. Pop, pop. It will be when I put some water to it and blend it. I mean, if you like it like that, you can actually leave it like this, to be fair. What you've got to think about is, I have used that many colours on this rose so far. You never look at a pic. Whenever you look at anything, so if you've got a reference picture, try and break down the colours. And that's what I do when I put my pieces together. So let me just put a little bit of water on just to see. I don't want to spoil it. So let me just see if it's going to give me what I want. What I really, really want, a zigga. I couldn't resist that, sorry. Oh dear me. I know, it's getting sad now, isn't it? So we can just very lightly play around with some of this. And I used to love art in school, because you could draw. You used to get like your old pencils and proper put pen and paper together. A lot of it's all digital stuff nowadays. I like to do stuff from scratch, as you know. Sometimes I feel like I'm cheating sometimes, just when we've got a stamp to start with, sort of thing. But this is sort of me, just in a different way, really. So at least you get to see the things that I like to do now. I've sort of slowed it down a little. A bit spicy. I know, crikey. I don't think I'll get banned yet. I ain't done anything that extreme. Not yet, anyway. Well, you never know, do you? You gave me time. You did, actually. Fair play to you. Right, I just want to bring a little bit of something round here. I want to pull some colour in. So I want it to complement here, but going off this sort of sky, it's got to come a bit darker. So let me just have a look what a little bit of ground espresso will do for me. Might not do a lot, but we'll see. Let's have a dabble. Let's have a dabble. Well, if I do get banned for a bit on YouTube, I'll just go on to Facebook anyway and do a Facebook Live. Oh dear. It'll be okay. You'll still get a fix somewhere along with me. Right, okay, I need to... sometimes I just need that really rough... let's get one of these sponges. Sometimes I like these sponges, sometimes I don't. I'm on the fence with these sponges still. I bet it's interesting to see what different people do with stamps, actually. I just think sometimes with roses, I've got to be... When you're putting a piece together, I think you've just got to be able to see the true form of the actual stamps. I mean, that's only 2 stamps we've used on that. Well, they're okay. When I haven't got my glass board out. I'm trying to... to be fair, I've started packing stuff for the workshop tomorrow, so it's like you're lucky you've even got anything out. Oh dear. I won't go too far because I want to keep that white space, as you do. Okay, let's put some white in it. I don't know whether them sponges, I'm still on the fence about, if I'm honest with you. Crikey. What should we do? Maybe a bit of gold. I'll tell you, let me get some gold. Hold on, let's get a bit of gold. Let me get my eyeshadow out. It ain't gold anyway, it's bronze, ain't it? Metallic gilding, I don't know. Crikey. Copper shine. Yeah, I'll call this my eyeshadow. Don't worry, Sylvia, I will spray it, because I know otherwise you'll shout at me. Okay, forget about sponges and nonsense. Let's just pop a little bit on the edge here. See, I love the fact whenever I put something out there, you guys top it, really, because you'll create... I mean, I've seen somebody recreate me mushrooms. Oh my god, absolutely stunning little creation. Now that's given that a nice little bit of something different there. So there you go. Let me just eyeshadow. Don't worry. Look, watch, Sylv. Yeah, 2 little squirts, squittly doodles. You see, if you don't do that, and if Silver's watching you, she'll come round and knock the door. You know, so make sure whenever you put the lid on, you give 2 little squirts in your pot, and it'll stay beautiful. Ta-da! Okay. Okay, so you can quite easily put a really nice sentiment on that. You could do a bit of embossing on it. To be fair, I can matte and layer that. That would be quite nice. Oh, but I want some anyway. Let me get this nonsense out of the way. Hold on. See, I just like quick stuff at the end of the day. Colouring in is a long thing. It's worth it, don't get me wrong, but it can be like, I like quick crafts. I like to play quickly. I could put some textured paste. No, but I'm not going to now. But see, I've got in my head textured paste and all sorts now. Right, okay, let's see if this is going to work. Right, so this is like one of my favourite pens. So this is not going to work. Is it going to work? Come on, work for Auntie Lisa. Thank you. No, God, honestly. Sausages. That's all I'll say. Oh, we got some. Okay. Rightio. Let's play around with this a bit. Oh, it holds nice. Okay, I'll give you that. I like it. It's all right, Susan. Go and do what you need to do. Very inconsistent. Well, honestly, kids nowadays, they just don't get it. No worries. That's what catch-up's all about. That's what we love. It's lovely for you to pop by, sweetheart. Yeah, don't listen. We're not going to stop. I'm not going to not spritz when Sylvia's about. If she wasn't here, I might have got away with it, but she's here. So under no circumstances do you not spritz. Anyway, let's pop a little bit of highlights on these gorgeous roses. So just where you've got that lovely leaf turning, you just want to pop it with a little white highlight because you've got a white area there. And if you think of that as your main light source coming down, you just want to just hit those little, if your pen works. Let's have a look. Hello, you in there? I think the gremlins have gone on holiday. Gosh, what are they like? Ever inconsiderate, leaving me without a working pen? It's shocking. Hello, Flip. Okay. Yeah, we'll put a little bit here, a little bit there. There we go. A little bit here, a little bit there. Oh. Honestly, children, they've always got something. They'll always bug you for something. If it ain't money, it's food. Or the latest something or another that they want to buy. That's kids for you. That's the whole pleasure of us having them. Little nuggets of gold they are when they want to be. So let's just put that like so. So we just put those little white highlights just to pop. So we've got quite a dramatic sort of cloudy-esque background. Me here, I need to do something. I don't like the way I've got a floating rose. So I need to do some splatters. Let me get black. The reason why I'm doing black is I just want it to contrast on the colour, and we've got that nice white space. So yeah, we're charged by the looks. Let me give it a shake, rockle and roll. Sure, there's another song in there as well. So here we go. Let's have a look. I want quite, that's better. I want quite a nice big splatter. You know, if you just want to hide little places, let me just put a bit here and there. Not too much because I don't want to take away the beauty of that background. There you go. And I just want to, oh, hello, look at that. Look at that, was a catch, wasn't it? Hey, can you just imagine that rolling? There's another song there. Oh, we're on a songy mood today. Right, okay. Colour on to Piccadilly. Oh, fabulous. That's nice. Right, anyway, I just want to just put a little bit of a, that'll do. That looks to me like, hold on. So I've just given it a blow just to give it a bit of movement so it looks like I've flicked. I've just come back. Silver literally said, I don't know. I've lost my comments on there. 1 minute. Blip. Tina Turner. Oh, rolling down the river now. That's yes, classic. Right, okay. So we're going to let that one dry. So hopefully you like that. one stamp, which was the rowers, and then obviously I just did use a little bit of that just to give it a little bit of edge, but the rest of it's just some oxides and then just a bit of eyeshadow around the edges, as you do. You know, it's gilding polish. See, I'm just not very posh, am I? I'll just say it as it is. Right, so that's that one. Ta-da! I will matte and layer it and post that one out. So that's Pink Frog Stabs. That's roses. Absolutely fantastic array of stamps in there. Might help if I put them back in, mightn't it? What do you think? Yes, let me do that. Glad you like it. Whoop. Now then, have I got the backing bit to this? What have I done with that? Oh, sugar me dimples. Oh, I put it somewhere. I did. See, got it. It was that was definitely rolling down the river then. Crumbs. Okay, there we go. Right, so, and then if you wanted a little bit of background dramaticness, you could quite easily put those lovely, just little bits here and there, maybe of the music. Again, it's your design. If you've got these stamps, away you go. If not, get yourself onto Pink Frog. They've got an eBay shop. I'm sure all the links are out there, and I'm sure if Kim's on there, she'll whack a link on to, so if you want to purchase that, it'll be for you to do so. So I'll put that one over here and let that dry. So that's there. Now I am going to play around with a bit of these backgrounds now. Sandy Shore. Oh, crumbs, we're proper going for it tonight, so hey, yeah, love it. Now I just want to do, now this is, I'm just going to have one of these little, it was safe, that was that, it was safe for reflection, but I got loads of them, so it's not a problem. Now this is, I think this is like the foliage collection. I think we should apologise to Kim for that. Listen, we're real. We are as we are. I don't change. I'm as crazy as ever. But yes, I'm sure if Kim, if you don't like anything, just give me a shout. PM me. However, I'm very much a real crafter, as in the fact that I make mistakes. I can't spell. I've got ADHD. I've got a very stressful job, and this is the only way I can have my downtime, is creating and having a laugh with you guys, because we are like a little family on here now, and it's lovely. Okay, so I now want to layer up, and I am going to sort of complement the Pink Frog stamps with a little bit of Andy. Now, where did I put his oh, sugar. I've got that much stuff going on here. Ah, dear mate. Oh, I'll tell you what, hold on a second. Maybe not. No, yep. Let me do. There we go. Found them. Okay. I nearly needed a search party alert then, not childline for once. Right, so I'm going to use some of his trees. I'm not sure if I'm going to put an eye in it yet, but definitely going to start that. The trees are gorgeous. And then I'm going to complement these trees. So we're going to just go on this small little bit of cut down. So this is the smooth, the smooth card. Very nice, by the way. And I'm going to do Andy's. You look on the back of the pack, is there a name of code? Ah, fabulous. Go on, hold on then. I like it. Oh, not one of, no, there's not, because Lisa has ripped it off. So, unfortunately, it's the rose collection. Sorry, I didn't realise that. That's the only problem with me. I prep all of my stamps as well. So, lesson learned. I'll tell you what I will do, though. I will actually have to write them down now, because I need to put them on here so I know. So hopefully it's able for me to get that off the website. Anyway, let's get stamping, otherwise I ain't gonna end up getting myself into right trouble here, ain't I? I can just see it, I can. Right then, so winter trees, there's 2 in the pack. I got these in the sale the sale of the century, Creative Expressions. So, but I'm also going to do some Pink Frog with these. So I just want to quickly put these on here. So I'm going to do first and second generation. So let me just pop that there. And then I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Okay, that ain't too bad at all. And then I'm just going to probably just do the top. Just a little bit. Actually, no, I'm just going to do a full tree. Forget what I'm saying. Ignore me. Search and rescue. That's the one. I need that at the minute. Search and rescue, I think. Okay. Now I'm happy with that because we're going to be able to cover that. So I've got the height. So I've got high and low. So I'm now going to complement these with some of the pink frog stamps. Right, so let's put them over there out the way. Let's pop that there. Now you can use different colours if you wanted to. These I absolutely love. Now, for those of you that know me, I love to do my little finger dabbing and all the rest of it. I just need rescuing as well. So while we're at it, send somebody out. Right, so this grass is fabulous. Now, if ever you're unsure, pop it down and think, would it look right? Yes, it would. And you only need so much. So don't, again, you can sort of think about how much of the stamp you want to use with ink, you know. So, oh yeah, I'm going to have about that much. So, again, normally I ink the whole lot and really go off on a tangent, but I'm being ever so good tonight. So, let's put that there. Let's make sure you cover the end. Yes, there was, Jan. We're doing a proper song night tonight, aren't we? Love it. Oh, look at that. Now, look how that's gone now. That has absolutely, with that bit of raw grass. I love grasses. Absolutely. It's like, I don't know what it is. But it just, I don't know. I don't know. You lot are all going over your songs. I'm going over grasses here. It's just one of them moments. Absolutely love it. Now, I've got some of this beautiful wispy. I'm loving this. Absolutely loving it. And I just want to see if I can just have a little bit more. In fact, I'm not going to put black. I want to do a bit of a contrasting colour. I'll tell you what. Let's have a bit of blue. I bet you're thinking, why am I putting blue on? Because I can. I think we should have a different subject. Yeah, definitely. So it's definitely music tonight. And I think it's fabulous that we're having a bit of a giggle. Actually, I think it's brilliant. So really, it makes no difference about sort of bringing it down. I like the fact that I've got another depth going on. Love it. Absolutely love it. I'm going to keep that out just to show you some difference. But on the top of there now, for instance, all I do, let me just see what I've got on there. So whatever's on here, I am just going to pull along the edge of the card. What you're singing, I dread to think. Now the card is a little bit wet, but that's the amount of ink it's absorbed. It's not gone through at the back, which is nice to see. Let me just dry that off though. The sweets on Tuesday. Yeah, that's right, actually. We did do a sweet thing, didn't we? I'm glad you lot remember. That's my age cropping in, that is. It's good I remembered it was Thursday and actually come here. You'd all be haunting me going, Lise, what are you doing? I love it. I know somebody was tapping their fingernails waiting for me. I thought, oh, crumbs. Very impatient you were tonight. Right then, so now that's just such a simple thing. Let me just put the lid on that, otherwise I'll get myself into a problem. But let me just put a little bit of water on that. Only a smidgen. You don't need nothing major. Let me just put a bit of air on it. Only a smidge. Yeah, that'll do. Like it. Oh my gosh, no, that would be an interesting one. Well, you lot are going to have to keep on top of that if you're going to start working through an alphabet. So that would be a really nice little notelet. You could put a nice little message on the back. That's actually quite stunning. So that, to me, the mix of Pink Frog. Now these are like the foliage, the grasses set. And then perfect, to be fair. So for me, I just love that, plain and simple. Really, really simple, effective. So let me put that with over there, let that dry. Now next, again, I'm just going to use a very little card. I just want to show you these stamps, because you know me and my finger stamping. So again, we're just using that one. We're still on this sheet because I love it that much. I When I first looked through all the stamps, this stamp just cried to me. It just said, Lisa, just buy me. And I did. So let's have a look. So all I'm doing here is literally just tapping away, as you do. I just want to build up. There we go. There we are. So I put on that little branch there. And if you wanted to add any of this sheet, is amazing. This is going to be my little dabby sheet. You've got all of these different stamps here, from like little high bushes, little wispy grasses. This I absolutely love. But yeah, so I'm just trying to, so that's just that one alone gives you that effect. Obviously you've got like the grasses, and then you've got like this lovely delicate flower here, which I think is absolutely stunning. Let me get a different colour. In fact, I'm going to get the black so it stands out. Tap, tap, tippy, tippy. Honestly, you ready? You know you want to. Oh, I tell you what, let me just, let me put it on there. It ain't playing, that one, eh? Well, not, I want it as a clean, I want you to see the, let me just bring it back into, yeah, that'll do. Perfect. Well, perfect-ish. Hold on, let's take it up here. So I just want to show you how easy it is to get such an effective background now. Hi, Michael. Is it Michelle? Is it who? And this is the thing now. Sometimes you lot come under somebody else's. So I never know sometimes who I'm saying hello at. Are we doing ages now? Oh, crumbs. Okay, I'm 55 this year. I've got 11 grandkids, 4 children, 2 dogs, and I've moved my parents in with me. It's called Country Meadows. It is the best thing since sliced bread, I might add. That's all I shall say there. Plain and simple. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, let me just put a little bit of a darkness on the bottom of that. Actually, let me get an old... Right, I've always got an old pad. Versavine for Claire. That's my old... Let me put... That's my juicy one. That's my old one. Looks... I know. Love it. Love the effect. So let me just grab... This is one of my brushes. I just want to just put a little bit of depth at the bottom of that, for starters. And then, although we've got the blue in there, it's now become quite dramatic sort of black and grey piece, basically. How quickly it changes. Looks like on the baby. Yeah. 55. And act like a 21. Well, no, I don't even act like a 21-year-old. I don't know what age frame you'll put me in at the minute. No, it's all good fun. I never act my age. It's pointless. It's such a boring age. People think you're old and everything. It's bloody shocking, it is. Absolutely shocking. Right then, okay. So Moira's the winner. Oh, love it. Right, okay. So look at that. Very effective again. And that's just with 2 stamps. 1 stamp, 2 stamps, yeah. Easy done. Absolutely beautiful. Right, so that's that done. Let me put that one in there. I'm sure somewhere there's a backing piece to this, but oh yeah, is that it? Yes, I think it is. Look at that. Found it. Let's curl it the other way. There you go. So that gives you a little idea. I just want to have a little play around with some of Tracy's now while we got time. So I'll probably say next time I'm on will be Sunday. I'll be doing another lot of pink frog because I have a few. And I do want to do, obviously, with some of these as well. The chrysanthemums. This one's called the pine cones. I remember that. And then you've got the different textures. Oh, dear me. Naughty Lisa. I will find out the different textures because I've got 3 of them. But yeah, so we've got some absolutely gorgeous stamps. So I'm going to leave them now because I might bring them into play when I play around with some of Tracy's stamps. So let's clean them out the way. Let's move them out the way. Right then, so let me pop a bit of paper down. At my age, crumbs are mighty. And so to be king. Oh, okay. Crumbs. Well, poor devil, you've really landed yourself in it here, haven't you? Now, This is the watercolor card. This is 280 GSM. No need to go. Don't share. What you doing? Don't forget to share. Don't you worry. You go. I'll share. Don't worry. No problem at all. I'll see you in the group later. Thanks, Kim. Right, so watercolor card. Now I'm going to drench this, literally. So I want to say, I mean, this is watercolor card. It holds water. I've drowned it. There you go. 2 squirts full. Now it hasn't curled up. Let me move my bits and bobs out of the way. It's stayed put. Oh, it's just starting to curl now. So the water's soaking in. Yeah, okay. So we've got plenty of water soaking into that card now. So I'm just making sure it's getting a good soaking. So you've seen how much I've put onto there now. I've got blue on my nail. Sorry. Yep, it's just going into it nicely. Perfect. Okay. So we've got the wheelbarrow and I've got this beautiful heart. So I am just going to dry off a little bit of that sort of wetness, but it's going to be soaking into the card, if you get what I mean. Okay. I'm UK flip. Fair enough. I'm UK. Oh, so you're in the States. What time is it in the States then? Tell us all about it. I'm just going to put a bit of, Holland. Go on, here we go. Let's see where we all are then. I am using Skinner's Gold by the Inkology. So we've got plenty of water, as you can see. Let's just wax them on. Let's play around with this. There we go. Holland, UK, South Wales, go on there. Fabulous. I'm going to add a bit of London brick onto this. Spain, fab. Oh, look at this. This is going to turn out quite nice. I can say, oh, we've got Spain. Hola. The only word I know that I'll constantly say is El Burro. Not to offend anybody, but you're not all donkeys, by the way. South Yorkshire, Bristol, France. Oh, bonjour. Tasmania, Australia. It's a Tasmanian devil in me there. It's about as mad as I'm going to get, I think, now. Belfast. Oh, love it. I've got family over Ireland. So, I'm just going to do a little bit more water. So, we've just got Andy's beautiful colours on there now. And I'm just letting it soak into the paper. So, I'm just giving it a minute. Looks like world domination. No, we're just having fun. Crafters doing their thing. That's the best part about it. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. How stunning is that? So this is the watercolour card. Now it's killed my sheet of paper underneath. And it has not. Wow, I'm impressed with this card. Very impressed. I know I was expecting this to start like going to mush, but nope. Wow. Let's just get, oh, look at that blob there. How beautiful. Let's get the colour of that blob in. Oh yes, let's do it. So if ever you pick your card up, moving it around, you'll get those lovely little crease lines of movement of the pigment. So don't be shy. This is going to make a nice bit of a background. So there's a couple of colours on there that we've used. Obviously I'm putting this card onto water now, so the back is going to start getting a little bit wet. So, I mean, my paper underneath is like done. Killed, done and dusted. Let me just dot that off a minute. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Look at that. Beautiful. Now then, very, very rare that, if I'm honest, where I have absolutely killed a piece of watercolour card and it has stayed. I mean, that is good. I've definitely covered that in water and beyond, and that is like perfect. Let's see what it stamps on. Let me dry it off a little bit more. And to be fair, it's dried really quick. I am actually quite shocked. I'm impressed. Wow. I really am. Yeah. Like that. Nice and dry. It's not sounding flat or anything like that. It's definitely dry. Okay, let me get some paper underneath that. Wow. That has actually shocked me, and I'm not just saying it either. For you guys that know me, let's put you guys back on the screen. You know that I say it as it is. I'm impressed. Okay, so I think we're going to go for flower. Actually, no, I'm going to go for heart, but in a different way. So this is now. So this is where you put it on the front, you don't end up having a problem. If you put it on the back of a sticker, I'm ticking the sticker off. So bad, Lisa. But anyway, so Tracy, TE6. We've got dangly hearts, we've got little heart, we've got tulips. Look at that. And I'm liking this bit of grunge, to be fair. Okay, let's see what we can create. So we've got a small little bit, but I'm thinking we're having it. Let's do this. And again, if ever you've got that, keep it, because it's perfect for reflections. So if ever you wanted to do a reflection, a flip reflection, don't get rid of that little plasticky bit, because they are exactly what I use. They're perfect, giving you a perfect reflection. So let me just put my little heart down. Yeah, I'm liking that. Right then, so we've got yellow here. So we could do, so let's do a contrasting colour. So I'm gonna go back onto the blue. So I'm gonna use Twilight on the VersaFine Clay. Why not? So for one, I know it's a new stamp, but I've had a lot of new stamps over the time, and I've never had one that's been as sticky as. So it's fabulous to see the quality of that. Now we're on a flat, so I'm hoping, because sometimes with watercolor card you'll stick it down and you'll have little pits where it misses. So let's have a, oh, that's me moving it over. Let's let it soak in. Let's have a little, oh wow, okay, yeah, so far we're on wows, we're on goodies. Okie dokie. So let me clean that off. Right, so now I want to add a little bit of texture and a bit of grunginess, as you do. So I'm gonna, I like these hearts. Let me see if I can, yeah. So I'm going to turn it upside down. And I'm just going to have it just so it's flickering out. Yeah, quite like that. And then, no, I'm not going to put it on there. I just want one that's a little bit more oomphy here. Perfect. Okay, like it. And then what we've got wording wise, let's have a look. Breathe. God, that goes well with me today. Breathe, Lisa, breathe. Right, we get a little, one of them will do. Perfect. Breathe. I like it. Let's have a look. You know, I must admit, I haven't had anything at the minute which I can turn around and say, not too sure about that. Now I'm going to double print it. So I'm actually meaning to do that. Okay, so I've double printed it so you've got that shadow sort of cast underneath. So I think that looks quite stunning. And then just as that added little bit of contrast, I just want to put another kick of colour. Because to be fair, once I put some splatters on it, that could really be done. Let me just move things out the way a minute. Let's put them over there. Okay, so what do I want? Let's have a look at water. Let me just see. Now bear in mind we've already put a load of water on this. So I'm curious now just to see whether it's going to actually lift. I think it might. Let me get me tissue. Let's see what it's going to do. Okay. Let me just get a bit of bleach. See what the bleach is going to do. I can't get over this. Is still holding well as a card. This is very impressive. Right, so I'm going to let that do what it needs to do a minute. I want it to pull the colour out. While it's pulling colour out, let me just put some white on. I just want some lighter. Oh, crumbs. That looks a bit crusty, doesn't it? Oh, dear me. Well, I'll never. Oh, there you go. Stay in there, mate. Yeah, we're charged, I think. Well, something's happening. Not a lot, though. I think I need a new pen. Let's have a look at that one. I do have a collection because I use white such a lot. Well, oh yeah, I used to use white such a lot, should I say? That's quite funny, that, isn't it? Ah, that's better. Got something that resembles ink coming out of this one now. I like that white patch there. You know, it just draws you to that from everything. So let me just give a little bit of heat onto that. And like I say, again, there's water. There's been a lot of water on this. It's stamped well. It's held itself well. I am actually genuinely impressed. So I'm just going to dab off the water now. So when you put, obviously there was bleach on this, but water, Posca, bleach, Posca, it gives such a beautiful effect on your card. So you can see how it's just splodged out the paint. And I love that sort of effect. I just want to edge up. I am going to put a bit of brown on the edges now. So I'm going to start, I'm going to try, I'm going to do walnut stain. Let's have a look. What's the wording on the heart? They are all, oh, there you go. They are all names. So you've got Donna, Dames, Daisy, Daffodil, Deadly something. I've got varifocals on. I don't know what you're doing to me, you lot, honestly. But yes, I believe that they do look like all flower names, actually. Daffodil, Daisy, Dames, Violet, Dandelion, Danwort. There's proper old-fashioned stuff there, actually. Impressive. Okay, so I am going to use one of these daft little sponges. Now, I do like the effect a sponge can give you, depending on what. Now, let me just get, just to show you the glass. Now, glass is so much, sorry about the light. However, I'm trying to show you something. So, when you work on, you can move your project around so much easier. Now, I was watching Tim Holtz showcasing just how he saves ink by doing this. And I get it totally, because so far I've only got that patch. When you're going around everywhere, you're using so much ink. And the ink is actually staying put on what you're doing. Now, look at the depth that's got now. So much more going on with it. Just going to give it a little rub, a little tinkle. Just there, and you've got that white. It's got a very warm piece now, which is nice. I like warmth. So yeah, but that card, look at that, rock hard, and I've drowned it. Literally, I've took it to the abyss and back. Impressive, very impressive. Okay then, so we've got that little card there. Let's have a look what else we got. Now, I do like these flowers. So let me just take that away so we haven't got bright lights. Let's turn that over a little bit. Right, let's watercolor card. Okay, let's do a proper watercolor piece. So this is the TE14 wheelbarrow. Actually, I'm going to bet the Wonder of Nature may be what it's called. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, that's probably what I'd do. So I'm hoping I'm right there. So again, they're brilliant, they are. So on here now, I want to put it down, and then I want to add water to it. So let's see what we got. So yellow, oranges. Well, we've just had that on the last bit, so I want to go something sort of I don't know, maybe a light pink. I'll tell you what, let's have a look, because I do like this. Let's do saltwater taffy, maybe. Bit of sponge sugar. Let's have a look. Let me just, I'm curious. Let's have a dabble. Dibbly dabble. Okay, so I have put on, whoops, I am a bit anal with everything's got to go the right way, there and there. And then I'm just going to put on top of saltwater taffy, I'm going to put a bit of sponge sugar, because I can. Might not have any effect, but let's have a look. Oh, I've got 2 pieces there. So this is the watercolour card again. We know we can drown this now. So I want it that way. Yeah, I want it that way. Now, I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll try. And then if it doesn't work, I want a bit of seedless preserve on it, or I might do a bit of pickled raspberry. I've got one little Kitsch Flamingo's also nice. Dear me. Oh, I like that. Let's just have a darker colour on. Yeah, let's just do a bit of a darker colour. I'm going to turn it so it's not all going the same way. So let's just put that there, for instance. Yeah. And then, let's see what else we got. Did I use that one? Did I do pickle? No, we'll do pickle. So we've got all these different pinks and purples. It's all very sort of, oh, let me put that on properly. Summery. Oh, who's been made redundant? Oh, dear me. Oh, are we on about things? Gorgeous cold. Oh, thank you. We've got a bit of everything on the go tonight, to be fair. I like variety. Spice of life and all that, you know. Right, so we've got an array of oxides that we've actually stamped with. So let me just clean that off. Now, I want to squirt some water on this. Where's my squirter? Here we go. So I actually, yes, I'm liking that. And I'm liking that. There we go. So we've now got the movement of what we've just stamped with the oxides down. So let's just get a little bit of, let's move it around a bit. Let me get my brush. I don't want hot, no, let me, I nearly had a bit of a moment with a different colour then. I'm just going to take that over just a little bit. And I obviously still want that harsh colour. I want to see what's there. I don't want to lure, so I don't want it to go fully. But you'll get me in a minute because I'm going to put black on it. And then this is roughly what I've done with the first one you saw. So you get to see how I pulled that one together. And that one was with the chrysanthemum with the pink frog. So, let me just dab that out a minute. Let's get that bit of water. So I'm liking the way it's holding its shape. The card is not curling over like other brands I've used previously. You know, this is 280 GSM. And that has held lovely. And you've got that movement of the colour as well, which I'm liking. So let me just move that up there. Right now, Nocturne. We're going to do some black. No problem. A bit of fun. What's up? Ruth is on the mark. I had it ready for Lisa to stamp, but Ruth beat me to it. Oh, what you done now, you lot? Okay, so I'm doing a bit of black Nocturne on here now. You see, I'm that busy concentrating. I'm missing the gossip of you lot. What are you all up to? I feel for anybody that's been made redundant, if I'm honest. Especially with everything that's going on at the moment. Say no more into it. Shocking behaviour. Right, so this is Tracy's lovely, beautiful flower. Let's just put that there. And I want... Sometimes I wish I used one of them contraptions. But, you know, it's one of them. So I just want to pull that there. Yeah. Now, see, I like that one better. Let me see if I can pull that one a bit better. Now, not everybody's comfortable on trying to re-stamp, you know, like do a double stamp sort of thing, but I'm going to have a go. This might be where we let's have a look. I think I might have got it. I just want that middle bit a bit better. Well, hey, that ain't too bad at all. Okay, let me just what have we done there? We've done that. I want to do that bit. It might be time for a new ink pad lace. I don't know. What am I like? Right, let's have a look at that. Beautiful. So again, you can do very, very simple 3 stamps. Well, 6 if you class what was underneath it. And that you know, you can colour that in, or you can just leave it as it is. If you want it to be really dramatic, then all you need to do then is just put a little bit of bleaching on it, or you know, just a loosening agent on it. I'm just gonna, let's look at this little devil, a little cutie there. Let's see what that looks like on that corner. Night, Chris. See, I just about got there in the end. I've seen somebody say good night. Love saying night to you later. Thank you for that. Oh, there we go. Nighty. No worries, so goodness me. It's one of them. We just go with the flow here. Thank you for taking the time just to join me this evening. Very, very kind of you. You know, we've all got busy lives. You know, if I'm here on my own, I'm here on my own. It's one of them. You know, but thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. So, again, let's just put some additional colour on that. Let's just blend it out a little bit. So I'm going to complement it with the colours with viewers. So I'm going to start off with a light. Let's pop them over there. Spun sugar. Let's play the game. Pink brush it is. So I'm going to take it into the flowers just in places here and there. And that's just because I am going to pop a little bit of bleach on it. Now, I am really genuinely impressed with this card. I'm not just saying it either. I am genuinely impressed with it. If I wasn't, I'd tell you. I've got no reason to say something for the sake of it at the end of the day. Right, so that's that. Again, different take on things. Do you know, I do like this seedless preserves, lovely. Just want to just put a little bit here. I'm going to have to put a bit of grey in. See, before you know it, you go off on other tangents. So I am just going to put a little bit of pumice stone in. I just want to lighten little areas up, but just have that flicker grey through. Grey brush, there you go. Especially if you're putting in water, or if you're going to put like a layer, sort of a layered effect to it. Because now that I'm starting to add the grey, you're getting that sort of cloud effect, which is lovely. So again, that's giving you so much depth on a different scale. It just depends on your style of work, how you want it to be. So if I got some bleach now, for instance, and had a bit of chaos. So I'm being quite sort of not particular where I'm hitting the, I just want that sort of, I mean, I've just had a blob go on there, which is fine. If you're very sort of particular, this isn't for you. In the fact of, I'm just very random and I'll just splash it out and just cause carnage. You know, so if you like sort of things done a certain way and you like it to look a certain way, this style won't suit you fully. I mean, you can even, instead of just doing bleach, you could flick it with water, you could put colour in it, you could do a bit of everything really. I'm quite liking how everything's merging together now, so I'm just going to give it a bit of heat over, and I'm going to get my just going to pick up some of that water and that bleach now, because I like the effect that I'm getting on that background. Now, because you've got black is such a standout colour, again, just for these particular ones that we're doing tonight, you know, I always use the biggest one I've got to give it a good bash. Now, depending on how grungy you want to go with this, your splatters can either stay as they are, or you can run your finger across it and move it. Again, it depends on how sort of comfortable you are moving ink. I like to move ink about in different directions. I like to pull it around. I like to splodge it. I like to just make a mess. So again, you know, you can do as you want. When you've got stuff like that, that might be where then you think to yourself you want to take off another. Let's have a look. Let's see what we got. Let me have a little look. You see, you've got like this, for instance, with that beautiful juniper. Yes. Actually, we've got that little bit of writing there. Often displayed in individual pots on shelves. I quite like that. Oh, if you hear me dog barking, bless it. God in the face. Yep. It's off, bless it. So let me just get a little bit of black ink to complement that. And again, this is like, oh, actually, I'm not gonna put it on a block. I'm gonna use my fingers because I don't want a full, you know, if you just think to yourself, where would you just want that little bit of writing maybe? And even if it comes onto the flower, that's given another layer of depth to the piece. So again, it's just allowing yourself to be that little bit more adventurous than what you would normally be. And even if you, I mean, I've gone over that now in several places. So let me just take this up a little bit. Why not? That could be my edging now. I love it when you just go off on a little bit of a tangent maybe. Why not? There is no right and wrong with this. It's your way. There we go. So, that was a lovely bit of writing. You might not be able to even understand any of it, but it does actually say often displayed in individual pots on shelves. Absolutely fabulous. Love it. And I mean, if you really wanted to add a little bit of oomph, let's have a look. So that one was the TE2. Let me put that back in there because I want to keep everything together. I'm trying my best to be ever so good with all this. I mean, you could even put, yeah, we got a little tulip here. Let's take this one that we used originally. I quite like that little tulip. Little random soul, isn't it? So let me just get the head of that tulip. Yeah, we can just do a couple of here and there. So let me just get a bit of paper, and I just want to do it just at the top. I don't want to go over and sort of take anything away from that beautiful flower, but I do actually want to. There we go. Oh, hello. Got a little bit of a. Let's see if I can be really clever. Let's put that on there. But hey. So we're proper going for it now. Okay, let's have a proper bit of grunge on the go. Love it. So you can layer up this as much as you like. Let me just put that there. Just don't be shy to play about with him. And if you want the full stamp on, put the full stamp on. But already now it's taken a total different turn to how it is. For me now to put another, if you want to put another layer on and another layer on, you know, so again, you could quite easily go OTT with this. I mean, really easily. So, like for this one, I love this sort of arrow. I mean, that could go quite easily anywhere along there, really. Night again. Oh no, God. Not fairy in sight. Not tonight. No fairies. So I quite like that there. So I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to do it going up. The only way is up. Hey, Steph. No, no fairies. We've got grunge and flowers and prettiness and pink frogs. So if I put that there now, look at that now. How cool is that? So let's see if we can get that on. If we don't, we're just going to put some splatters on. So anything you think to yourself, you just got to allow it to sink into the card. So I quite like that. So we've got a really total different look. Total different. I mean, we started out and it's gone through different I need to clean that properly. It's gone through different stages as we've actually put this together now. So I can like put a nice big blob of ink here. I can definitely put a big blob of ink here. And then I can definitely let the lid go splatting everywhere. Now, oh, hello. That's a good one. Which way should we go? We'll go that way, I think. Oh, no. Oh, sugar. Oh, love accidents. They're great, aren't they? Look at the effect I got off that. How brilliant is that? Never fear when you have an accident. Because it's an happy accident. I like the effect of that. Let's draw it on. Never panic. At the end of the day, whatever's meant to be is meant to be. I think it actually adds to that now. Look at that. It looks like we've got an additional blob. How fabulous. So we have got a proper little bit of grunge going on there. And now I love that. Down to the fact that you could quite easily keep that. I mean, that card is brilliant. Wow. I'm impressed. So I'm like that as it is. That would be a great back four. You could have a nice bold sentiment on that if you wanted to. So let's have a look what we got. What have we done tonight? We've had a bit of everything tonight. So we've used quite a few different stamps. It's given you an idea of what's coming up in regards to all the stamps I've got, what I'm going to be showcasing. Let's put them down out the way. Let's have a look at Tinkeroo now. That is normally neat and tidy card. There's definitely, I mean, if you know, I could quite easily add it. I'll tell you what, let me just quickly while I'm faffing. You got time, ain't you? You're not going off to bed on me. Well, if you are, good night. I'll talk to myself. Oh, aye, crikey. Oh, hello. There we go. I'm just wrecking the place slowly. Dear me. There we go. I think that's... We're still on. Yeah, I think we are, aren't we? Yeah, fabulous. Let me just pop a bit of green on, as you do. Is that going to work? Let's have a look. Let me just put a bit of dirty paper down. You see, to really get it in the zone, complementing colours. You just need to pull the complementing colours together now. So let me just pull it around here a little bit. And do or don't I? You know, if ever you're woman are, don't do it. Because you're woman and are and your body's telling you no. True words, you know. True words. Okay, so there we go. So complementing colours, again, change the piece. You might have liked it just as pink. Fine. Keep it just as pink. You might like it as a different colour. Again, it's not a problem. You do what you're happy with. Now, I've got a bit of yellow on here that's like toxic, above and beyond toxic. So I'm just going to add a little bit of lift. Just in places now. So again, it's just just playing around with those colours now. The complementing colours. So now we've added colour on. What do you think? Is that okay? Something. Let's all try. Yes, please do. Try something out of your comfort zone, because I keep doing it over and over again. You lot, you know, some of you are actually starting to try these things, and it's, you know, something. You make me just so happy when you just start like going, look, Lace, I've had to go at this, and yes, you know, it's great, because I know for a fact that you have come out of your comfort zones. So let's have a look. So there's some of Tracy's. So that's some of Tracy's stamps. We've got a bit of Pink Frog. We've got a little bit of Pink Frog and Andy Skinner there. And then we've got the roses with that little bit of like sort of gold gilding sort of thing. Let me just bring that up. Sorry, folks. You're going to have to tell me these things. You know, so we've had a bit of a different variety. It started off with this. I am going to alter that. I'm going to do something with it. What, I don't know. I like that part of it. So I might just take that out and do something with it. Easy done, isn't it? So at the end of the day, have a play around. Oh, that doesn't look very clear. Let me just demount this a second. Let me see what it's trying to... Oh, that's better. Right, so let's take you down. Browns, yellows, oranges, and that's with blue ink on that. We have then had... We started off with the pink, well, just that rose and the black splatters and that sort of cloudy sort of esque, I suppose, like clouding at the back. Very dramatic. And then I'll just put the eyeshadow around the edge. You know me. Andy Skinner trees with a little bit of a mix there. Again, the Pink Frog. Beautiful. I love that. I just love it. And then, yeah, so we've got those. And then this was what we've just done. So the colours on that, we've had a lot of different colours on that. But how it started off is nothing like how it's ended off. And we've also had an accident, which actually adds to it, because the end fell out my Posca pen. You know, I always say things happen for a reason. I don't worry about it. I probably will put a bit of white here. I'll matte and layer these, and then I'll post them out in the groups. But please do have a go. Please do go out your comfort zone. Have a try at all these different sort of techniques. You've got the different backgrounds. You've got all these lovely stamps to go out there and have a bit of an adventure with. You know, so you do what you're comfortable with, and you do what you're sort of happy having a go with. Play around with these different, you know, look at them. Beautiful. You got such a different array from like sort of Valentine's-y-esque moody cloudiness to bam, with the colour, with the pop and the I mean, look at the detail. And they all stamp, and just remember, I drowned that. I mean, and that is absolutely perfect. There is no wrong with that card at all. And that's watercolour card that was soaked and drenched that much by water, and then I re-soaked and drenched it, then I bleached it, then I re-soaked and drenched it, and it's still in one piece, and it is dried, as you can see, perfect. So please do put it on my page, have a load of fun with it, use the colours. So I've used oxides, I've used Andy Skinner, Inkology, and I've done a little bit of elements, but use what you've got. You know, get them out, play with them. Don't be shy, and you know, play around, do a bit of finger stamping, have a go. So I'm going to matte and lay these off. We've had nearly 2 hours of craziness as per normal. So I'm going to say good night to you. I thank you ever so much for joining me. I might even put some of these in the shop, which you can then, the money for that goes for suicide awareness and mental health charities. So it doesn't come to me. I have a full-time job, so I pay my own way. But anything that is sold on the Buy Me a Coffee page goes to charity. So please donate. If you buy me a coffee, fabulous. If you want a piece of artwork, say for instance, I put these up, Tracy's will stay together, so them two will go together with extra. And then these will go as one. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, you won't going to get just one piece of artwork when you buy. You'll get several. All right, and they'll all be signed by me as well. They'll be matte and layered. So Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm waffling nonsense. I need a cup of tea anyway, or a gin. I don't know yet. We'll see. Right then, enjoy. I want to see your creations. Have a go, have a play around. I've got half a heart because my hand's holding the phone. So if you give the other heart to the screen, that means we've got a full heart, isn't it? Right? And we've got that rose as well. So that's for you guys. Love you all. I'll see you soon. Well, I'll see you Sunday, 10 o'clock Sunday morning. I don't know what we were going to do, but it's going to be something, some carnage. I'll have a think about it. Maybe get something where you can all join me. All right. So, love you all. I'm gone. See you later. Ta-da.